I got my hair done. So of course this is going to be a hair vlog. My name is Terry and welcome to my channel. Do you like my hair? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know. I have been seeing this hairstyle all over the internet and I was like, you know what? I think this would be cute for the next few weeks. So I went ahead and booked with the stylist that I had been to before. They actually did my last set of knotless boho braids, which I wasn't too pleased with, but I decided to give them a second chance. In the morning of my appointment, I woke up super early to prep my hair. I did a regular wash day, nothing too fancy. Now I do have scalp psoriasis, so I do use a medicated prescription shampoo. I let that sit in my hair for about 5 minutes before rinsing. For the conditioner, I use one of my faves, which is this Tresemme Keratin Smooth Conditioner. It gets my hair so slippery, which is perfect because I do like to detangle my hair while the conditioner is in my hair because it just makes it 1,000 times more manageable. For leave-in conditioners, I use this one by Mielle. I've never used it before. I just had it laying around my house and figured why not. I know I saw like a lot of backlash on that brand like maybe last year or so, but I don't really keep up with what's going on there. I just used it because I had it. I also use this spray, and for heat protectant I use the Keratin Smooth Heat Protectant by Tresemme. I love this line. So this is my current blow dryer brush. It's the Knot Doctor by Infinity Conair Pro, and it's been working good so far. I like it because it's super like wide and heavy duty. Most blow dryer brushes will break on my hair and this one gets the job done. I've been having a hard time finding someone who doesn't do like the pictures or is okay with just not taking pictures of me. Like, I get that you're doing my hair, thank you, I'm paying you full price for the service, but to give you free promotional content, it's kind of just like, it's like a bit too much. Like, a girl just wants to go get her hair done in peace. This is all I have in me. I do not feel like doing too much when it comes to makeup today. So it's right at 3:30 p.m. right now, and the place isn't that close to my house actually, but they said that I can get there anytime before 5 p.m. So I want to kind of get there a little bit early because I had some kava delivered to my house, so I want to eat that before my appointment. Is it rude to sit there and eat while you're getting your hair done? And I feel like if it's not rude, then it's just like, who wants to smell your food? The style I'm getting is like a boho knotless, but bob, like cutting a bob. Usually when I get braids, they're always long. I've never opted for short braids, but it's hot right now. I just do not feel like having long hair. I need something short, cute. Last like 2 weeks or so, I had been doing like a sew-in. I had like a shorter sew-in, then a longer sew-in. But I'm just so over the leave out right now. I just want to like put my hair up in a way and just not have to deal with it for a few weeks. And the trips are coming up, okay? We have some trips planned soon, so I just don't want to have to think about my hair. I know that Sacred, Beyonce's like hair care line, has some hair drops that everyone is just like raving about right now, so I want to get those, try those out. I feel like that'll be good to use like while my braids are in. I think it's like water based, right? Let me see if I could get the hair drops now. I'm definitely not gonna be out of this appointment until well after Ulta is closed. Granted, I could just wait till tomorrow, but I'm gonna pass like 3-4 Ultas on my way here, so let's see if they have it. Okay, so they're called Sacred Restoring Hair and Edge Drops. So let's see if they're in stock. $56 out of stock, which I guess everyone says they work really well, but they're out of stock. Luckily for me, my little sister has some, so I'm gonna just like borrow hers until I'm able to get my hands on those hair drops. I'm actually really like uneasy right now because my allergies are on one, and I didn't wear any perfume today because every time I wear perfume, like I start to sneeze uncontrollably. I'm like super allergic to a lot of things, but most perfumes. So I didn't wear any perfumes, but I showered, washed my hair and everything right before I walked out the door. But that's like one of the worst things about having psoriasis and having like an autoimmune disorder to where you're allergic to so much stuff. It's just like, and even if I smell clean, I like to smell like, you know, I like to smell some nice perfume, but I can't because I'll freaking croak over if I try to wear too much perfume. And it's not all the time. Sometimes I can get away with wearing some perfume without sneezing and all that stuff, but it's like I never know when my body's gonna react to it. So I kind of just didn't want to take that chance because I didn't want to be sitting in this chair sneezing and just blowing my nose all the time. So, but I am clean. I have honestly just been struggling so much with my hair for the past like 2 years. Like, I just don't know where to go from here. I kind of want to just cut it all off and do a cute little pixie. And I've cut it short. Like, it's starting to grow back a little bit, but I had it like up here. But that's the shortest I've, well, actually no, back in like what, 2017, I chopped all my hair off. Well, I chopped my hair off like 3-4 different times and did a big chop. But for some reason this time around, I'm kind of just like nervous about it. And I know pixies are cute, but I see people say that they're more upkeep than what you would think. So I'm kind of like, do I really want to do a pixie? But I feel like I'm just kind of like easing myself into it. I'm the type of person to where I have to think about something for months. Why are these people? Oh, they're just switching seats. Okay, let me get out their business. I'm the type of person that has to contemplate and think about something for months before I decide to go ahead and just do it. So I know eventually I'm gonna cut all of my hair off and just be done with it because the psoriasis that I have is starting to flare back up on my scalp. My scalp was doing good for a few months because I started on this new biologic medicine called Tremfya, and it completely cleared my entire body. Like, I didn't have any rashes on my body, but I did notice like a few reactions that I had to that medicine, and I didn't really care for those reactions, so I stopped taking it. I haven't taken it in about 3 months now, and so of course as soon as you stop, you start to like flare up again and all that stuff. Flare-ups and patches are starting to just come all over my body, my scalp, my ears, my underarms, just everywhere. Like, my psoriasis isn't really local to any part of my body, and so now that it's like coming back to my scalp, it's just so easy to deal with it when you have short hair. Oops, I'm actually about to pass the place up. Hold on. And there's actually 0 cars out front. They did tell me I could come early if I wanted to, but I had so many different things to do at home. I had to like clean and, you know, all the things, so I couldn't really come earlier than this, and I still want to eat my food, so let me hurry up and do that. I've never been inside of Kava before. I only ever order it for delivery. Even when I'm at work, I'll have it like delivered to work. So I get the grains bowl with white rice, harissa honey chicken, tzatziki, I hope that's how you say it. I get 3 sides of the tzatziki in there, fire roasted corn, tomato cucumber, and tomato onion, crumbled feta. I only got the yogurt dill. So good, so good. I had to get the pita chips because they are so good. I'm gonna eat this and then run in there. Hopefully it doesn't send me to the bathroom. It's sweating, so I need to turn the AC on as well. All right, see you later. As soon as I walked in that door, they got started on my hair, and I immediately put my show on. I have been binging Desperate Housewives. This show has just been my personality for these last few weeks. I love it. There were 2 braiders working on my hair, which I was so happy about that because that just means I'm getting out of here in half the time. I walked in the salon around 4:30 p.m. and by 10 p.m. they were putting the finishing touches on my hair. By this point, I had taken my AirPods out and was tuned into this Pop the Balloon show, which I never watched, but I actually found it quite interesting. And this is when I just feel a sense of relief because once they started dipping that hair, it's over with. You're officially done. So they did have to trim it up a bit and brush my edges. We didn't really leave many edges out, but voila, this is my hair for the next 3 weeks or so. 10:01 p.m. right now, and I'm finally about to head home, but this is the hair. I feel like it's a little bit longer than what I imagined. I'm so tired. I just have to go home and just sleep on it. So these are boho knotless braids, and they're just cut into like a bob. The reference photo that I showed the hairstylist was actually even shorter than this. You know, I'm okay with the length. I feel like as time progresses, I can just cut it a little bit more if I want to. But overall, I'm really happy. I think they turned out cute. I feel like with me, I always have to let my braids like sit for a week or so before I really fall in love with them. My forehead is just so like sharp and straight across. Yeah, I just have to let my hairstyle sit. And I did ask them to not leave any edges out, so they didn't leave any edges out, which I prefer no edges because over time, edges are gonna start coming out anyways. Last night I was kind of confused on whether the part was actually in the middle, but I had like a few different people look at it and they said that it is in the middle. And I think it's more of a me issue because my spine is like a little crooked and my face, like my entire skull has always been like a little crooked. So I think for me, when I'm looking in the mirror, what's in the middle to me is not what's actually in the middle. And I feel like everyone else can see the middle, but I just can't. I woke up this morning, my hair was just like a little crunchy. I asked them to not put the mousse on it because I just hate how the mousse makes it feel so crunchy. But I feel like since I asked for them to not put the mousse on, she went overboard with the all sheen spray. And so I do think I'm gonna wash it in about a week to bring back the fluffiness to the curls, and I probably recurl it myself because I know how to do that. Y'all, if I had the patience, I could really do this hairstyle on myself. I've braided my hair before. I braid my kids' hair all the time, so I could do this. I don't have the patience for it. I can already like put it into a ponytail if I want. Overall, I say it's maybe like a 8.5 out of 10 because I did have to cut it a little bit myself when I woke up this morning. So my braider didn't do a good job with cutting it into like the bob that I wanted because it was really choppy, really uneven. Now that could have happened while I was sleeping, but yeah, I still had to like freshen it up this morning. The main issue that I had last time I went to this hair salon was with the curly pieces. Like immediately once I left the salon, the curly pieces were falling out of my hair like already, and I noticed that these ones are way more secure. I did a little tugging last night and they're not coming out easily. Okay, so I did go to like one of the African braiding shops here in Houston, and I just feel like I don't I don't want to say the wrong word. I guess they're just like really blunt. Like they're not very welcoming. Like I feel like every time I walk in the door, they're just like, why are you walking in here? They're not like, oh, come in. What do you need? What service do you want? They're more like, why you're in here. Even though I booked an appointment, I feel like you always walk in there and it's almost like they don't want you to be in there. Very like intimidating to walk into one of those shops. Oh, and I forgot to say the size. They said it was medium, small, medium. I can't wait to like do different like updos, half up, half down, because the trips are planned. Let me know what you think. Do you like it? Do you love it? Those are your only two options. You can only like it or love it. You can't hate it. Let me know down below in the comments. And thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye. I'll see you in my next video. Mwah, 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 mwah.